Xeris, birth world of the Zerg. It lies far beyond the Kerpulu sector, where no Terran has ventured. You must go to that ancient place, Kerrigan. Learn its secrets, and take its power. The power of Xeris called you here.
My need to see Mengsk dead called me here. These Zerg will help me destroy Korhal.
You must let Xeris remake you, Kerrigan. The final war nears, and there is little time.
I don't have to do a damn thing. I will not be a pawn in your prophecies.
But you will do anything to have your revenge.
Anything.
Then that is enough.
We came from this place?
The Zerg first evolved here, yes.
I do not like it. A soft world. Char is far superior.
Don't be so sure. Xeris may prove more dangerous than any world we've known. Why are you helping me, Zeratul? You have more cause to hate me than most.
The Xel'Naga wish you restored as the leader of the Swarm.
You know I don't believe in your mad prophecies.
Your belief is not required. I act for the greater good, though it earns me the hatred of my own people.
Spare me your self-pity, Zeratul. Everyone has to make peace with their own choices.
I made my peace long ago. When we are done here, I will return to my people and accept their judgment.
We all have to pay for our actions someday. I guess your day is almost here. I'm looking through the eyes of my overlords. These primal Zerg are fascinating. They show no signs of age.
All organisms age, even Zerg.
But the primals feed off the essence of individuals. They're in a state of constant evolution. They don't die.
Until they are killed by another primal.
True. The most successful hunters among them must be incredibly ancient and incredibly dangerous.
The primal Zerg are disturbed by our presence. They gather even now, preparing to destroy us.
I sense something. An ancient consciousness. Sleeping.
The Ancient One. A primal Zerg who witnessed the creation of the Overmind.
You want me to awaken it, don't you?
If you truly seek the power of Xeris, you will need the Ancient One.
My queen, enemy primals are massing nearby. They are going to attack us.
They wish to stop you from speaking with the Ancient One. What will you do?
What my enemies fear most. Always.
You are on the path, and no longer need my guidance. You will not see me again, Kerrigan.
So this is the Ancient One.
To awaken this creature, we must feed it.
There's a lot of biomass here. We'll kill these Quilgore and have drones harvest meat from their corpses. Once the drone is done harvesting, it will drag the biomass to the Ancient.
Rat speaks now! You intrude on my territory, corrupt Zerg! We will devour your flesh!
Warning! A force of primal Zerg flyers is preparing to assault the Hive Cluster.
Mutalisks reconstituted. Ready for your armies. We destroy primal guardians.
Primal Zerg forces are massing nearby. They are likely to attack again.
Let them try. What is it now? Get go. This pack of Quilgore is our first target. Let's move out. Let's get this over with. No escape. The swarm.
A drone can harvest biomass from this Quilgore. The process is slow and our drone will be vulnerable. We must protect it while it harvests.
We need to harvest this biomass quickly. You have my attention. Speak. Who asked you? Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead. The swarm never... Out. You have my attention. Push ahead. There's not much time.
Harvest successful. The biomass is in transit to the Ancient One.
The swarm never rests.
The biomass has been consumed. The Ancient One will require more to awaken.
Then find more Quilgore, Isha.
Yes, my queen. Quilgore located. We must move quickly if we are to secure their biomass.
Get going. Yes?
We must place that on creep.
Let's get this over with. There's not much time. This world is mine. Speak quickly.
Mutation complete.
Primal Zerg forces incoming. Our drone must be protected.
Let's get this over with. Yes? The swarm hungers.
Your arrogance is unacceptable. Xerath will consume you!
I'm sensing something primal nearby, but it's small.
Primal essence pool. Strong sequences. Approach. Absorb essence. Will augment strength.
Attention. Let's get this over with. I feel stronger. This must be the power Zeratul spoke of. Yes? You have...
She must not wake the ancient. Destroy the meat. Leave her nothing.
We have to stop them. Our forces can intercept their raiding parties. Get going.
Quilgore biomass under attack.
This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. And here I thought you primals were going to be a challenge.
We must place that on the Vespine geyser.
Speak quickly. There's not much time. Let's get this over with.
Our drone is under attack. We should provide escorts so it can return the biomass safely.
The hive cluster is under attack. Spawn more overlords. Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. Speak. Get going. Out with it. Who asked you? What is it now? There's not much time.
We require more Vespine gas.
You have... The swarm hungers. Speak quickly. Push ahead. Nothing stands in my way.
Quilgore biomass under attack.
The swarm never rests. Out with it. There's not much time. Let's get this over with. This world is mine.
We require more Vespine gas.
Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. Get going. Let's get this over with. This world is mine. Speak quickly.
We require more Vespine gas.
The swarm never rests. Out with it. What is it now?
Mineral field depleted.
Yes? Who? Push ahead. Nothing stands in my way. Yes?
Quilgore biomass under attack. We have recovered half of the biomass needed to awaken the ancient.
Nothing stands in my way.
Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. The swarm...
We require more Vespine. Our forces are under attack.
Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. Get this over with. This world is mine. Out with it.
Mutation complete.
Get going.
Mineral field depleted.
Nothing stands in my way. Who asked you? There's not much time. Push ahead. This...
Spawn more overlords.
Get going. This world is mine.
Our forces are under attack.
A drone is under attack by Brack's forces.
Let's get this over with. Push ahead. Get going.
Primal organism detected. Function similar to Hive. Spawns primals. Annihilation recommended.
Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack.
Push ahead. There's not much time.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Nothing stands in my way. Get going.
Our forces are under attack.
This world is mine. You have my attention. Push ahead. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way. Get going. This world is mine. Let's get this over with. Who asked you?
Brack's forces are destroying Quilgore biomass.
Forces are under attack.
The swarm hungers. Nothing. What is it now? Let's get this over with. Push ahead. There's not... Who asked you? Nothing stands in my way. This world is mine.
Our drones are under attack. More overlords.
Out with it. Let's get this over with. Get going. The swarm hungers. The swarm never rests. There's not much time. Push ahead. You have my attention. Yes?
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
The swarm hungers. Push ahead. The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. Get going. Let's get this over
Mineral
with.
field depleted.
Get going. This world is mine. Push ahead. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in my way.
Mineral field depleted.
Push ahead. This world is mine. Let's get this over with. There's not much time. Nothing stands in my way. Get going. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Get going. This world is mine. Push ahead. There's not much time.
Brack's forces are destroying Quilgore biomass.
There's not much time. This world is...
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Nothing stands
Our
in my way.
forces are under attack.
Let's get this over with. Out with it. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in my way.
Our forces are under attack.
Speak quickly. Out with it. What is it now? Push ahead. Get going. This world is mine. The swarm never rests. You have my attention.
Complete.
Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time.
We require minerals.
Let's get this over with.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Push ahead. Let's get this over with. This world is mine. Get going.
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack.
Out with it. The swarm never rests. There's no... Yes? Push it. The swarm hungers. Get going. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my...
A drone is under attack by Brack's forces.
Mine. The swarm never rests. There's not much time. Speak
Our
quickly.
forces are under attack.
The swarm hungers.
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
Who asked you? Speak quickly. What is it now? The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Out with it. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in the way of the swarm. You have my attention.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Who asked you? Out with it. Push ahead.
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
This world is mine. Let's get this over with. Yes? The swarm never rests. Who asked you? This essence is so alive. I think I like it.
Mineral field depleted.
Out with it. The swarm hungers. Nothing stands in my way. What is it now? Out with it. This world is mine. Speak quickly. Let's get this over with. You have my attention. Yes? The swarm never rests. There's not much time. Who asked you?
Quilgore biomass under attack. Quilgore biomass under attack.
Our forces are under attack.
The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Get going. Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. Push ahead. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. Get going.
Brack's forces have destroyed Quilgore biomass.
Your swarm is mindless. The primal Zerg descend upon you.
We're almost done here. Get going. Speak quickly. Nothing stands in my way. Let's get this over with. Out with it. What is it now? You have my attention.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Push ahead.
Mutage mineral field depleted.
Primal forces are attacking Quilgore biomass.
This world is mine. Nothing stands in my way. The swarm hungers. Let's get this over. Out with it. This world is mine. Push ahead. The swarm never rests. There's not much time.
Vespene geyser exhausted.
What is it now? Who? Yes?
This ends now, corrupt Zerg. I will kill you myself.
Defend the hive cluster. Get going.
Your empty minions are no match for the might of the primal Zerg.
Nothing stands in my way. Let's get this over with.
Mineral field depleted.
Speak quickly. The swarm hungers. Get going. Let's get this over with.
Mineral field depleted.
Ancient One, I am here for the power of Xeris. I will sacrifice anything to achieve my goal. You will help me.
Your swarm bears the mark of Amon, the fallen Xernaga who came to Xeris long ago. He forged the Zerg into a weapon and took them away. Yet, some of us were hidden, overlooked. We multiplied. We remain pure. If you seek our power, you must become Primal Zerg. You must become pure.
My queen, why did we wake the Ancient One? Its power outstrips even yours.
The Ancient One is key to unlocking the power of Xeris, and I need that knowledge.
Will it not destroy us?
It's called a gamble. It's something Terrans do when their instincts tell them the time is right.
I see. Just as when the Terran James Raynor came to Char to return you to your original form.
Yes, just like that. The thing about gambles, Isha, is that sometimes you lose.
You have questions.
The Primal Zerg say the swarm is corrupted. What did the fallen Xel'Naga Amon do to us?
He desired our strength, the ability to steal essence. But we were independent. We would not follow. And so he bound the Zerg to a single overriding will. They lost their identity and became his slaves.
The hive mind. That's Amon's corruption?
It is, and a terrible fate